If you're thinking about buying a new laptop right now, this is one of those devices you absolutely need to understand before spending your money. Today we're talking about the Apple MacBook Air with the M2 chip, specifically the 15.3-inch model with 16GB of unified memory and 256GB SSD storage. On paper it sounds simple. Thin laptop, big display, Apple Silicon efficiency. But in real-world use, this thing sits in a very interesting place in Apple's lineup. The first thing you notice is the display. The 15.3-inch Liquid Retina panel is where this MacBook immediately separates itself from the smaller Air. It's bright, it's sharp, and it gives you just enough extra space to actually feel productive without stepping into pro territory. Whether you're editing photos, working on documents, or just multitasking with way too many browser tabs, the extra screen real estate changes the experience more than you'd expect. Performance-wise, the M2 chip is still holding up better than most people would expect in 2026. It's not chasing benchmark records anymore, but that's not really the point. It's about consistency. Apps open instantly, everyday workloads feel effortless, and even light creative work like 4K video editing or music production doesn't immediately slow it down. The 16GB unified memory configuration is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, especially if you tend to multitask. Now the storage at 256GB is where things get a bit more realistic. It's enough for casual users, but if you're someone dealing with large media files or installing heavy applications, you're going to feel that limit faster than you expect. Cloud storage or external drives become part of the equation pretty quickly. Battery life is still one of the strongest arguments for this machine. It's the kind of laptop you can actually leave the charger at home with and not think about it twice. For students, travelers, or remote workers, that reliability matters more than raw power most of the time. The design hasn't changed the formula much, and that's kind of the point. It's thin, fanless, silent, and extremely portable for a 15-inch device. The midnight finish still looks incredible, but like all dark aluminum finishes, it does pick up fingerprints more than you'd like. The keyboard and trackpad continue to set the standard. It's one of those things Apple doesn't really need to improve because it already feels dialed in. Typing feels consistent, and the trackpad still makes most Windows laptops feel a step behind in gesture control and precision. The 1080p FaceTime HD camera is fine. Not groundbreaking, not bad. It gets the job done for meetings, calls, and basic content creation, but it's clearly one of the areas Apple could improve in future iterations. What makes this MacBook interesting is not that it's the fastest or the newest, but that it hits a very specific balance. It's powerful enough for almost everyone, efficient enough to last all day, and refined enough that you don't really think about it when you're using it. And that's usually when a product is at its best. So the real question isn't whether the MacBook Air M2 is good. It is. The question is whether you actually need anything more than this. If you're planning to buy it, check the link in the description for the latest pricing and availability.